Hello and welcome. My name is Guido Bonanni from ASL Real Estate and welcome back to another episode of Inside ASL. Today I'm joined by Jared Cartoon. Jared, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me, Guido.
No, it's fantastic. Now, today's topic is one that we get asked all the time, so I thought we'd do a quick video on it. It's choosing the right site for childcare or choosing the right childcare site. Now, Jared, choosing the right site is one of the most important parts of a successful project. I see you on a daily basis looking at sites, identifying them, and their viability to offer to your clients that you're retained by, right? What are some of the ways you source suitable land to develop without giving away all your secrets?
Yeah, so this is a really great question, and we could talk about this for hours. We could probably have a whole seminar covering this one topic, to be honest. And a lot of it is experience, because we work so much in this space. We can just look at a site and we know almost instinctively that this is going to work. But there are some hallmarks to a site that we look at. Obviously, we look at the location.
Yep.
So it needs to be a well-located site. There's many things that go into location, but obviously where it's situated amongst the surrounding amenities, what's happening around that site, is there lots of growth in the area? Those are some of the things and attributes that we look for in a site. The other big part of that equation is the demand. So we obviously need to have demand to service a childcare centre, and the sustainability of that future childcare centre is critical. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going into a childcare project to build a childcare centre, we have the benefit of assessing a site from two perspectives. We look at it from the developer's perspective, meaning we look at the planning involved, we look at the planning risks, we look at the demand, we look at the location, all of those attributes, right? The rents, etc. But we also have the experience and ability to look at it from the tenant's perspective.
Yep.
So we know what the tenant looks for in these types of sites, and that's something that experience allows us to do. So, when we look at a site, we look at all of those things that I've just touched on. We have a feasibility report that we prepare as well as part of that service. But it's really important that when you're buying into a site, you're going into it with eyes wide open. You have considered all of the attributes that I've alluded to. Are there any other childcare centres coming up? We can actually look at applications that are being made, or potential, even in concept stage, haven't even been made, but we might have intel on the ground about what is being planned within that close vicinity of that site. So if you've got a site and it looks amazing, ticks all the boxes, but there's 5 other centres in planning, in council, being built, that's also very important, because that's going to impact on the demand of that particular site.
I was going to say, that goes back to that D word, demand.
Yes.
Right? How often is it that we're looking at sites now? I would say that through the office and our own investigation and people bringing sites to us, we would look at probably 50 sites a week.
Yes.
Right? And most of the time, or a lot of the times, those get rejected because dot point number 1, demand, right, is just not working. Right? So some of the ways that you look for sites now, there'd be the traditional ways. You look on realestate.com.
Prefer not to say. No, we have look, sure, the traditional avenues, internet, there's going to be sites advertised for a house, for example. Many would just look at it as a house. Some of the best sites are sites where you wouldn't think that should be a childcare centre. Yep. And we look at it and we can see past the house that's on it, or just the patch of dirt that's there. We can see, wow, look at what's around this house. Look at what's planned. Look at the housing growth and churn in that area. We can look at all of those things, connect the dots. What someone sees as just an old derelict house on a block, we can see as a potential childcare centre. And sure, there's those mainstream avenues where we can look for those sites. A lot of the time as well, we are brought off-market opportunities. All clients of ours that we have on other engagements, they come to us, knock on our door and say, we would consider selling. Do you have buyers? And of course we do. We always have buyers. We always have developers that are looking at taking on projects. So there's always on and off market opportunities that will come to us.
Fantastic. So you work for a lot of clients at the moment where you're sourcing these type of childcare sites, and you run your mini feasibility and so on and so forth. But if anyone out there wanted to engage Jared Cartoon as their agent to find them a site, right? Do you have room in your book to get some more clients?
Look, there's always room. We as a company, we always say that we're very accessible to the market. So we pride ourselves on being accessible and being approachable. So if you're interested, if anyone's interested in doing a childcare development, say you've done other commercial developments or residential developments, but you're wanting to transition into childcare, you don't know where to start, we're a great place to come and have a chat to.
I know where to start. You can call Jared directly. And Jared, what's your mobile number?
0499 555 101.
So it's 0499 555 101, or they can email you on jared@aslre.com.au.
That's right.
Fantastic. Look guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we look forward to bringing you many more videos in the future. Thank you.